Steve Evans, these boys are making you think long and hard into a game.
Yeah, listen, they're an incredible group. You know, we said it before, they'll always go to the end. They're incredibly fit, that's the first thing. I think arguably we're as fit as any team. I think my summary of the game, first half, it was scrappy. I don't think we moved them around enough. They're very narrow in how they play. And any opportunities we were going to get were going to come from overloads in wide areas. And we never did it enough. And we spoke at half-time about the 4 changes we made. And if we got to their mark and it was still similar, we would make the changes. So we brought good players off and we put good players on. And then, you know, that last half hour, if it was taken in stats territorially, it would be frightening because we've camped in the half, camped in the box, and we think we scored a perfectly good goal. I think one of their centre-backs who I've known for years says to me, it looks in, and that means it's in. Our boys, 3 of our boys who are nearest, say it's clearly in. But listen, you don't give it if you're an assistant unless you're 100% sure, so we understand that. And then we kept going. The boys that come on gives a real freshness, a real buzz, and it's a quick throw with Saxon. Brilliant ball from Gilby, the one boy who can play that type of cross in. And for this time, Dan Sweeney got a good connection, and then from there on, it's about seeing 3 minutes through. Although the referee did play 4.5.
You have to give credit to Harrogate because there was an early scare, but very, very difficult side to play against.
Well, they're very difficult. I think the early scare comes though from the goal scorer, from Dan Sweeney, with an under-hit pass. Yeah. Listen, I watched a full rerun of the game against Stockport County a couple of weeks ago, and 0-0, and on the counter-attack, Stockport probably think they should win the game, but on the counter-attack you're thinking, you know, Harrogate could go and win that game, maybe 2. And so we spoke to our boys long and hard since Wednesday about how tough it would be, but you know, we scored with a late goal, but I think if we'd have got one earlier, we might have got a few today because we were just so dominant. And when you've got something to hang on to, and after teams like that, if you're hanging on, you've got something to hang on to. And you can see when the goal went in. I think I'm looking at lads that have played for me, like Joe Mattock. He's about 92, Joe, and he's still going. He's an incredible athlete. He's a brilliant lad, and you just see him fall to the ground. And I know then they're thinking we've kept this door intact for 90 minutes, and it's just had a hammer blow to it. So it's all it is we get 3 points. Some benchmarks. We played 10 games. Everyone looks at 10 games. You know, we've got 2 points average and slightly more. And that's important.
Quadruple substitution after about an hour mark there. I don't think I've seen that before. What was your thought process there?
Well, it's the first time I've done it. We just spoke about how we could affect the game, and you know, we looked at the players. We looked at Max Clark. He's played in midweek, and we looked at his energies going towards the hour mark. This was at half time. We're doing this analysis. Jason Taylor, Jake Taylor, so I keep calling him Jason. Jake Taylor, exactly the same. And I thought Jake made some real intelligent runs first half, but we never got him. And then just the changes. Noah's the same. Played 90 minutes on Tuesday, and Jimmy Reid unfortunate not to start today. Jimmy's been playing really well, but I think my calculation all of them was if we are needing to do something at the hour mark, what does those 4 players bring us? And I think we can see they brought us energy, they brought us ability, and they brought us total dominance from being a game that we were on top of, but the last half hour was like the Alamo, wasn't it, trying to get the goal.
Hit the woodwork 3 times there. Did you ever get the feeling it just wasn't going to happen?
You don't get the feeling it's going to happen when we've had a little break in play and there's a couple of substitutions, and from their point of view, and your boys are looking off at our bench and saying that the last one's clearly over the line. You think, well, maybe it's not going to be a day. But I spoke openly about this group, and I speak privately to them. They're a brilliant group to work with. You know, we made 7 changes on Tuesday. We made 6 changes or something today from Bradford. Everyone here is going to play a part. There's no automatic rights, and we can see that all the way through the team.
And you just touched on it. You're averaging over 2 points a game. 2 points a game, and you're there or thereabouts. That's got to be kind of a target that you look for, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, are we where we should be in terms of performance, where I want us to be? No, we're not. But I keep hearing managers at the bottom end of this league who are talking about it's a new group and it's a project and they need time. I don't remember ever speaking to my chairman and him talking to me about a project. He spoke to me about Evans producing a team that could be at the top end. It doesn't say top and it doesn't say promotion, but he just says at the top end. So this is an incredible group who have come together. We've picked them by ability, by character, by nature, by checking them out on and off the pitch, and every day, I think I've said to my family many times, I've got the best job in the world at the minute. Every day I look forward to coming to my training ground because I've got young men coming in wanting to train really hard and want to be in the team on Saturday. And they know at any minute we'll change it and bring them in if they deserve it.
And can this squad keep this momentum going?
Well, our only thoughts is quite rightfully now is Crawley next Saturday away. It's an old club, it's a club that's fondly in my heart. But we want to go there and we want to produce a performance that adds to our points tally. 1 or 3 would be nice. But we'll keep going. We've got an opportunity in the next 5 or 6 weeks to win some football matches, but I think we need to be better than the first half today. And I think I would take the last half hour any day because it's just knocking on the door waiting for a goal.
Well done today, Steve.
Thank you.